This video is called I Couldn't Imagine It. I could not have imagined the plan God had to free the children of Israel. I'm from California, and I could not tell you how many times I've been to the beach. I simply couldn't tell you. No matter how much money you offer to pay me, I simply could not tell you how many times I've been to the beach. Only God knows. So I'm sure we could work something out. If I didn't read about this story, I wouldn't believe or suggest there could be any truth to the story. As a matter of fact, if I didn't believe that the guy who made all this has something to do with it, I wouldn't believe the story. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't think it was possible. Now, I know you think, or know this is like, the second or third time I brought this, this up. But, like I just can't stop thinking about it because as, for me as a Californian, I think it's insane to even imagine it could be done. Which is another reason, no matter what, I'm rolling with the maker. He scares the crap out of me. I could never be on a team against him. I just couldn't do it. I don't care what you promised. I could not be on the other team against God. That to me is insane. I take the zero and make sure I'm clear of any debris that could come from the bad decisions they made. Like the sea trick. I've been there. I keep saying I've been there many times, and I could not once did I think the sea could be parted. I've been there, and anyone else could just take a walk on the seafloor on over to some other, other landmass. I don't think I could sell that, to anyone, because I myself, as a professional salesman, salesperson, I have to believe in the product I'm selling. I think if you don't believe in what you're selling, it's a hard sell. Some people might take because they got to have it, but if you try and there's other choices, if you don't believe in it yourself, it's going to be hard to sell. I couldn't ever think that the sea could be separated. No one knew, not even the man of God. He didn't tell Moses. He sent Moses out there and then told Moses to move his hand. I'd have to think. Moses had to be given instructions to put forth his hand, like I just said. If he knew what to do, he wouldn't need those instructions. You get what I'm saying? So obviously Moses didn't know what was going to happen. He couldn't have known. I wouldn't have wanted to know. God is so smart. He knew Moses couldn't tell the idea and get the children of Israel to follow him out to the beach. Moses puts forth his hand and the sea parts. And wow, if God told him that he was going to make that happen, like me, or anyone else, he told, Moses to do something. I don't know if we believe in that. We believe in that plan. I don't know if I believe in that plan. I'd have, they'd ask me, what's the plan? I don't know if I can even get that in my mouth and be convincing. Have you ever tried to tell something, anything, even an idea to a little kid that you don't believe yourself, that you just do not believe in? The kid will get confused. Why? Because they can feel something's off. They don't know what it is because they're just a kid. But they can feel something's off. But their senses, will get off. Their senses will get off because they can feel it. They can feel the lie you're trying to put forth. If you really don't believe it, you can't even convince a kid to do something. He will get confused and just shut down. And at that moment, because it's a lie to you, because you don't know if it to be true, with God, all things are possible. But if you don't believe, then it's a lie. Only a liar can sell a lie. That's why, so many of you are lost. You're following a liar. So, God doesn't tell Moses, so Moses ain't lying. Why? Because you, me, and Moses would be thinking, what if that plan didn't work? And Pharaoh was on our butts. We wouldn't have, been able to sell it and get the people of Israel to the beach. Why? Because a man of God isn't a liar. God knows how to work with his own. Some people would like, hurry up, Marilyn. But my God got it. Then it hits me hard. And I got more scared of God. I realized I never thought of that. Never thought of that. I don't know if I would believe anything could, go down like that back then, without someone as solid as a wind. See what I'm saying? That's a scary trip. Then I think of how God worked it all out. It gives me comfort that he's got it under control. And modern day Pharaoh is in a bad place. He's going to have a bad day. That I can certainly imagine. I don't know what's going to happen, but I believe something's going to happen. That Pharaoh of today, who refuses to let the people go, and now it seems to be more than just black people. He's trying to, get rid of a whole lot of people. And I don't believe God's going to allow him to do that. But that's what his wishes are. So I don't know what it is. I don't even want to know, because I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. I couldn't be a part of that side of the plan. I just know I can tell you that the man I serve can come up with plans that I don't even believe can be done. So let's stay prayerful. And if you don't know him, get to know him, because he's awesome. And he'll come up with some stuff that we couldn't even be a part of. We just do our part. If he tell me to put forth my hand, I'm going to put forth my hand. And it's going to be what it's going to be. All right? So people, stay prayerful. Read the book. I can't tell you which one, because now they locking people up for telling you what certain books to read. So I ain't trying to get locked up. I ain't trying to do all that. Anyway, I love you. If you love God, if you don't love God and you love the other guy, I don't love you. I don't hate you, but I don't love you. And I pray that you open up your mind and see that, look at all this, man. He come on now. Your guy trying to destroy this, and he made all this. So I'm sticking with him. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, share, follow, or subscribe. Thank you for your time.